What's up, everybody? This is the Crap Gamer coming at you once again. Want to shout out to all my crapaholics out there. I appreciate all the support. Well over 2,000 subscribers now, almost 2,200 subscribers, so that's a real big appreciation for everything you guys done. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about Titanfall and the prospect of Microsoft buying Respawn Entertainment or buying Titanfall the IP. Now, we know Titanfall is going to be the biggest game of the year, certainly the biggest game in the first part of the year, and Microsoft has locked up the first game for the lifetime of the game. So the question remains, will Microsoft put out the money to make this game exclusive all time, buy the rights to it, buy the developer? Now, we know that Respawn has signed a deal with EA, but they are still an independent game studio. Microsoft could still purchase them. They could still buy the IP outright if they wanted to. Money talks, and who has more money than Microsoft? Nobody, really. So you got to look at a couple different factors. What do I think? I'll let you know in a minute. But let's look at some of the factors here. Is the game will have to sell Xbox One consoles. It releases on March 11th. Now, if we see the March NPDs come out, which are the numbers, if we see these numbers come out in April, that the Xbox One has sold over 1 million consoles in March in North America, and Titanfall has sold over 1 million units on Xbox One in North America for March, I believe we will see Microsoft make a long-term investment in this franchise, just like they did with Gears of War. I mean, I'm sure somewhere along the line Gears of War could have been multi-platform. Microsoft saw it pushing consoles and pushing major units on the system, and so they paid money to keep it exclusive. They don't necessarily have to buy Respawn or the IP. They could probably pay less than that each time they come out with a new game. Over the long run, it might make more sense to actually buy the IP, though, or buy Respawn Entertainment. The thing is EA has a deal with Respawn for 10 years, so we're not really sure, what all that entails, but we do know Microsoft struck a deal with them and is getting the game exclusively on Microsoft platforms. No matter what the game sells, it's going to go towards padding Microsoft's pocket, EA's pocket, and the deal, which Microsoft paid $50 million for the exclusive rights, sounds like a lot, but it's not really a lot when you consider that Microsoft paid that much just to get Grand Theft Auto 4 DLC for exclusivity for a year. So we know that Microsoft has the money and they have the fans that want this game. The thing that I see it come across my Twitter to Aaron Greenberg and Phil Spencer and all these guys are, hey, lock up Titanfall long term. We want this game long term. And I agree that if it does sell consoles, we'll see it locked up long term. I don't think that's a doubt. I'm going to say it here first. Titanfall will remain a Microsoft platform exclusive for as long as Microsoft wants it to be. So I know there's a lot of probably Sony fans out there thinking, oh no, well, we'll get the sequel. I don't think that it's going to be a thing that's going to happen if this game pushes Xbox One consoles and sells, a good amount of units. They have time to figure this all out. A sequel probably wouldn't come out for at least a couple of years, so I think Microsoft might wait the first year, see how many consoles it sells, the boost, see how many units it sells within a year. If it sells 5 million copies of the game on Xbox One within the first year, I think they're going to definitely lock it up. It just makes sense. You want to keep this game away from the competition, and Sony obviously doesn't have the money or the servers to compete with what Microsoft has. So I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on it. I do actually think it's something that they're going to do. We won't hear about the deals for a little bit, but it's something that, they'll do. So I don't think we'll see any kind of movement really fast. We're going to have to wait and see all the numbers come in and things like that. But I think the future looks bright for Titanfall being only available on Xbox platforms. If people want it, then they're going to have to get an Xbox platform. I mean, that's just the name of the game. So anyway, thanks for all the support, guys. Crap Gamer, out. Rack 'em.